Walt Disney said, if you can dream it, you can do it. And I want to not only encourage you to dream. Thank you, Stephanie. I love you too. Thank you, Amy. But I also want to encourage you to keep going. You may not have everything all figured out or all put together, and that's okay. But I want to encourage you to just take some time to find out your own dreams and your own goals. And I've been searching my own heart lately and wondering what my long-term goals are and things that I want to accomplish. And I've been telling myself, man, I tell my live stream every single time I go live that they could do it. Well, what about me? Do I believe that I can do it? And I've got some pretty big goals, and I just genuinely want to let you guys know that you can do them. If you can dream it, you can do it. Just take that first step and go for it. Go after it. And at the end of the night, I like to visit this little place in Disneyland called the Grotto. And the Grotto contains Snow White's wishing well. And I know 100% that Disney is all about wishes and dreams coming true. Oh, thank you. And my friend, I want to encourage you to dream right now. I want to encourage you to hope. If you are here, you were meant to be here in this moment. And maybe this is your first time ever watching my live stream, or maybe you've watched me for a really long time and it's taken you time to come back to watching me. I just want you to know I appreciate each and every single one of you that are here, and you can do it. I want you to think of something you're hoping for, something you're dreaming of, something that you would love to happen. I'm going to make a wish with you guys tonight because I need it. I need it too. I have a coin for you and I. And I'm going to wait a few moments. I want to encourage you just right now to think of something that you would like, something, or maybe a dream that you had and you set it down. It's time to pick that thing back up, my friend. Or maybe too, it's time to let go of something. Yeah, maybe it's time to let go, because if you don't let go of something, nothing new, like an old thing, nothing new can come. And that's a hard lesson. That's a hard one to do. But sometimes some things don't work out the way we plan. Some dreams don't come true the way we hope and plan. And sometimes you got to let go of old dreams and start dreaming something new, because you deserve to have good, wonderful things. It's okay. So when you think of a dream, when you think of a wish, will you put a yellow heart in the chat? Put a yellow heart when you think of it. I think the sprinklers are on, so I'm about to get wet. But welcome to the Grotto. Yes, I am. Okay, I'm ready. And the lights are on tonight. Here I go. 1, 2, I'm getting wet. 1, 2, and 3. This is the Grotto. The Grotto contains Snow White's wishing well. And every single day, there are hundreds of people that come by this place, and I see them, and they throw a coin in the well. And what are they doing? They are taking a moment to recognize that they're hoping for something good. And this is such a beautiful place. Everyone is welcome by the well, and I hope that when you visit Disneyland that you take time for yourself to come here physically and make a wish. I think there's a lot of darkness in this world, and I try my hardest to be a tiny little light, like a crack of light, so that way you guys can find somewhere that you feel encouraged and inspired to keep going. And why do I ask for yellow hearts? If you Google what a yellow heart emoji means, it symbolizes love between friends. And I think that your friends should want the best for you and should hope for the best for you and should encourage you and support you and be there for you in all seasons. Real friends. And if you don't have that, I hope to be a tiny bit of encouragement here on TikTok. I see your yellow hearts. Thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to genuinely be myself. I love doing this. I love encouraging you. I'm going to wait a few moments. If you're just joining, you're very welcome. Oh, thank you, Dova. I love when you come in and say good morning. Thank you, Lupe. You're welcome, Ems. So, I never, like, I say this all the time, I don't plan on what I'm going to say. I genuinely just speak from the heart or whatever's coming from here. And right now, today, I just genuinely feel like talking about fear. I think it's a human emotion that we all feel, but I want to encourage you to not let fear run your life. And fear is a tactic from an enemy to try to keep you from moving forward. When people try to do things to instill fear in you, fear only leads to really bad decisions or decisions that you might regret later. So fear is a normal human emotion, but it should not be something that you allow to dictate your decision making or your outcome, your goal. Fear is false evidence appearing real. So if you're in a situation where you are feeling fearful about something, take time, maybe write out some things, what your fears are, and really examine those things and ask yourself, is this rational? Is this worth keeping me from what I want to do or want to accomplish? I know for myself, I feel fear often, and I sometimes just have to like do things in the face of fear, in the midst of fear, and let myself like feel the emotion, but I do it anyways. Feel the emotion, but do it anyways. And sometimes too, I do want to say this, there is such a thing as a healthy fear too. So fear, it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it can be a bad thing. So just make sure your fear is a healthy kind of fear, like a reverence and an awe or respect. Like, I mean, I fear standing on the ledge of a cliff. You know, it feels unsafe and I have fear. You know, is it wise or is it safe for me to go near the edge of the cliff? I could fall off. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there's a healthy fear, but sometimes there's a crippling fear that keeps you from doing what you dream of or what you want. You just have to really ask yourself and take time to know the difference. Yeah. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep going. This is for you. Dream big. Go for it. Don't let fear control you. And this is for you. Thank you, Dizzle. I really appreciate that comment. Perfect. I genuinely appreciate that comment. This is the first time the lights are on for the well. I'm gonna let it sing to you guys. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, we got 137 new follows.